This video is about the US President James Buchanan. I explain how he became president and what he achieved. James Buchanan was born on April 23, 1791, in Mercersburg, Pennsylvania. He grew up in a wealthy family and received a good education. Buchanan attended Dickinson College, where he studied law and graduated in 1809. After college, he became a lawyer and quickly established a successful practice. His early life experiences shaped his views on politics and leadership. Before becoming president, Buchanan had a long and varied political career. He served in the Pennsylvania legislature and was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. Buchanan was also appointed as the U.S. Minister to Russia and later to Great Britain. He gained a reputation as a skilled diplomat and a member of the Democratic Party. His extensive political experience helped him secure the presidency in 1856. James Buchanan was inaugurated as the 15th President of the United States on March 4, 1857. He took office during a time of great tension over the issue of slavery and states' rights. Buchanan believed that the Constitution should be upheld and that the federal government should not interfere with slavery in the states. He aimed to maintain peace between the North and South while addressing the growing divisions in the country. His presidency began with high hopes for unity, but challenges lay ahead. One of the most significant events during Buchanan's presidency was the Dred Scott decision in 1857. The Supreme Court ruled that African Americans could not be considered citizens, and that Congress had no authority to prohibit slavery in the territories. Buchanan supported this decision, believing it would help resolve the slavery issue. However, the ruling angered many in the North, and further deepened the divide between the North and South. The Dred Scott decision is often seen as a turning point in the lead-up to the Civil War. Buchanan's domestic policies focused on maintaining stability and addressing the growing tensions over slavery. He supported the idea of popular sovereignty, which allowed territories to decide for themselves whether to allow slavery. However, his policies often faced criticism from both pro-slavery and anti-slavery factions. Buchanan struggled to unite the country and address the economic issues of the time. His inability to effectively manage these challenges contributed to the growing unrest in the nation. As Buchanan's presidency continued, the secession crisis began to unfold. Several Southern states started to secede from the Union after the election of Abraham Lincoln in 1860. Buchanan believed that secession was illegal, but felt that the federal government had no power to stop it. His inaction during this critical time frustrated many in the North. The secession crisis marked a significant turning point in American history and set the stage for the Civil War. James Buchanan is often remembered as one of the least effective presidents in American history. His inability to address the issues of slavery and secession contributed to the outbreak of the Civil War. While he believed he was upholding the Constitution, many viewed his actions as weak and indecisive. Buchanan's presidency is often seen as a failure in terms of leadership during a critical time. His legacy is complex, reflecting the challenges of his era. After leaving the presidency in 1861, Buchanan returned to his home in Pennsylvania. He largely withdrew from public life and focused on his personal interests. Buchanan wrote a memoir about his presidency, defending his actions and decisions. He remained active in local affairs and continued to engage in political discussions. James Buchanan passed away on June 1, 1868, leaving behind a controversial legacy. James Buchanan never married and was the only bachelor president in U.S. history. He had a close relationship with his niece, Harriet Lane, who served as his White House hostess. Buchanan was known for his love of reading and enjoyed discussing politics and history. He was also an avid supporter of the arts and education. His personal life reflected his dedication to public service and his commitment to his country.